In this video, I'm going to show how to draw the internal structure of brain and label its parts. So first, we begin by drawing the cerebrum. Then, internally, you extend that to form the corpus callosum. Then we draw the upper part of the thalamus and then form the midbrain. Now, we draw the thalamus. Then, we now draw the pituitary on the opposite side of the thalamus. So that is the pituitary, and then we extend that line further down to form the pons and the medulla oblongata, which then forms the spinal cord below. Next we draw the cerebellum. The cerebellum is a part below the cerebrum on the posterior side. Now internally the cerebellum shows branchings, that is branchings of white matter which is in the gray matter, so outside gray matter and inside white matter. Then we draw the convulsions, that is the ridges and the depressions of the cerebrum. It is said that the more these depressions, that increases the surface area for more neurons to be placed in the brain. So once we have completed drawing this, then we now start labeling the diagram. Cerebrum. The cerebrum is the largest part of the brain and has two lobes, the right and the left hemispheres, which are separated by a longitudinal fissure. The right and the left hemispheres are connected by a bundle of nerve fibers that are called as the corpus callosum. Below the corpus callosum is present the thalamus, which helps in directing the sensory inputs from the sense organs. Below that and above the pituitary is located the hypothalamus, which has control centers for thirst, hunger, etc., and it also regulates the functioning of the pituitary gland. The thalamus and hypothalamus together forms the diencephalon. Next we label the cerebellum. The cerebellum is located below the cerebrum and is responsible for coordination of muscular activities of the body. Pons varolii is a part which connects the cerebellar hemispheres. Below the pons is present the medulla oblongata. The medulla oblongata contains all the vital centers of the body, like the respiratory centers and the cardiac centers. Here we are labeling the pituitary gland, which is the master endocrine gland that is present below the hypothalamus, and it is controlled by the hypothalamus. The cerebrum contains ridges called as gyrus. Gyrus is the singular and gyri will be the plural. It has depressions which are called as sulcus, that is again the singular form, and plural is called as sulci. So this is the internal structure of brain.